With Gallus, I mean, there's such great chemistry between the three of you as well. Like whether or not you kind of go out as you go off as Joe Coffey, or whether there's something as the three of you, but there was a brilliant chemistry of you as a faction.
Yeah, and I think it's time that we can go and grow and develop different parts of our character. I think one of my, disappointing, frustrations is we didn't actually get a chance to show a totally different side of us. Towards the end of our time there, we done Evolve for WWE just because they needed experience. And we'd asked, can we be baby faces? Because we're actually very comfortable in that role as well. We're comfortable in being a villain, but I spent the majority of my career as a babyface before I got to WWE. That is actually when I really became a villain. And before that, slightly in ICW, where they waited too long to put the title on me and the crowd were starting to turn. And I remember on the day, I think it was a Barrowland show and I was against Trent Seven. And this is an important part of pro wrestling, is listening to the crowd, which sometimes I think is now lost in translation, is listening to the crowd. And I was like, they're not going to buy me winning this as a babyface. So as I won it, I turned heel straight away because you have to listen to the crowd. So one of the disappointing things was that we didn't get a run as a babyface, because I felt we had a lot to offer that way and we could bring something different and connect to the crowd differently, especially we've been off TV since December. And I felt as if it was a perfect time for us to come back as baby faces. But the whole time in NXT was brilliant. It was just, personally felt a little bit frustrated because I never got to cement myself in what I can do singles. Like Marc and Wolfie had a great tag team title run, and I felt as if I was the facilitator. Like I was the person who would maybe put the storyline in motion. Like when they had a program with the D'Angelo family, I'd done some really good vignettes where it was like I was in the jail and I was visiting and stuff, and I really enjoyed that because it gave me a chance to properly act and show a devious side of the character. So that was really fun and that was good, but I just wish I'd got a chance to properly, because before we came together as Gallus, we all came differently. Wolfie was, predominantly a singles wrestler. So was I. Marc was in one of the greatest tag teams I've ever seen in Polo Promotions. And then we all kind of came together and made it work. But I was in main events all over Europe as a heavyweight attraction, and I was just disappointed I didn't get a chance to do that. But that's okay. I'll go do it elsewhere, and maybe one day you'll see that.